In 1891, Galveston's own chief weather forecaster wrote that it would be impossible for a devastating hurricane to ever strike the city, so a proposed seawall was never built. 9 years later, a storm surge over 15 feet high swept across an island that stood barely 8 feet above sea level. It remains the deadliest natural disaster in American history. The Vintage Files Archive has recovered case file DH-006, the Galveston Hurricane. A thriving city built on the confidence that the sea could never truly reach it. By 1900, Galveston was one of the wealthiest cities in Texas, a booming port packed with mansions along its beachfront. Isaac Klein, the local Weather Bureau meteorologist, had spent years reassuring the public that the island's location made a serious hurricane essentially impossible. There was no seawall, no evacuation plan, and no reliable way to track a storm's true strength before it made landfall. On September 8, 1900, a powerful hurricane began moving directly toward the island. Warning flags went up only hours before landfall. Wind gusts approached 145 miles per hour. A storm surge over 15 feet high rolled across an island whose highest point stood barely 8 feet above sea level, submerging the entire city within hours. An estimated 3,500 homes were reduced to rubble. Isaac Klein survived, but his own pregnant wife did not. By the time the storm passed, somewhere between 6,000 and 12,000 people were dead. Survivors spent weeks recovering bodies from the wreckage, many of them never formally identified. The city had no power, no clean water, and no way to communicate with the mainland for days after the storm passed. In the disaster's aftermath, Galveston made an extraordinary decision. It raised the entire city's elevation using dredged sand and built a 17-foot concrete seawall along its coastline, one of the largest civil engineering projects of its era. The disaster permanently reshaped hurricane forecasting in the United States, pushing the country toward the warning systems that are now considered standard practice. The archive remembers the storm that changed how a nation watches the sea. Follow the Vintage Files Archive for more untold records.